welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film Elvis. Now this is a musical film directed by Baz Luhrmann, and it follows like the life of the rock and roll icon Elvis Presley, but it's actually told from the perspective of his manager known as Colonel Tom Parker. Now he's played by Tom Hanks. Now the role of Elvis Presley is played by Austin Butler. Now, like I said before, the film itself is really seems like it's mostly focused like on his Colonel, like the Colonel Tom Parker, like his manager, but at the same time it really is definitely based on like on Elvis. They both get the same amount of screen time, for my opinion. Now I must admit, when the film started, it seems like it was kind of like just something like off about it. It was like very like weird, almost like a comedy film. Like there's like stuff like various like graphics type stuff, like art type stuff like flying all around, as it's actually telling like where the film is like located at, or the certain period of time that it's like taking place in. You also get to see like Elvis when he's like a little boy, and then he's like into like the southern like black music. So I thought that was interesting, seeing how he's really like drawn into like the black music basically. And that's what he took, you know, and it just blew him up. He was so much into that kind of music that it really just took him, like, you know. I thought that was kind of cool how they portrayed that. Then it jumps to like, you know, when he's like old, and that's when he's played by Austin Butler. But as the film goes on, it does like you can see all like the various like major like moments like in Elvis's life, like when he's like putting out the albums, when he started like really hitting in like his career right now, and then he came back and so on, like the Las Vegas and all that. So it was interesting seeing all those pretty things, but I mean those things. But at the same time, when it started, like I said, it had like a slow type, like, well, not slow, it was just kind of like over the top, like kind of like this, like I said, almost like a comedy film. It was like very like silly, like he didn't know how to take this. But I thought the performances, from my opinion, were pretty good too as well. You have like Austin Butler. I thought he did like a good job as Elvis Presley, like when he's like dancing. And I wonder if he's actually singing the song, sort of like lip singing, like when he's talking the song, like his voice do sound like Elvis. I thought that was kind of cool. Even like his mannerisms of the song, it seemed very close to like how Elvis Presley really was. Now, Tom Hanks, he plays Colonel Tom Parker. I thought he did a pretty good job too in the role. And of course, you know, apparently Tom Hanks put on weight, or I don't know if he's wearing like a bodysuit or anything like that, because I didn't follow like the production of this particular film. But you could tell he got on like a lot of weight, and it doesn't even really look like it. You could see like his face looks like Tom Hanks, but his actual body, it's like amazing how much weight like he has on him. I guess he put on weight, or he's like wearing a bodysuit for this particular role. Now you also have like other characters and other like celebrities like who shows up in the film too as well. There's like a lot of references to like B.B. King, Little Richard, especially like B.B. King. You can tell that Elvis was like really big on him because he kind of mentioned him a lot. And there's also like a lot of like dark moments in the film too, like throughout history, like where Martin Luther King was assassinated, that kind of affected like Elvis. Even when Robert Kennedy was assassinated, those kind of moments you could tell really affected like Elvis, because he was actually hit hard by those. And I think that's when he started to change like his style of how he does his music. That's like another thing that was kind of hard about the film too as well. How like when his music, all like the gyration that he's doing, like when he's swinging his hips and all that, they felt that was turning like their generation at the time into like perverted, like you know, sex crazy like teenagers, I guess you could say. So that's why they kind of didn't want him to dance like that, but he just stuck with how he wanted to do his music, how he wanted to sing, how he wanted to perform, and he just stayed that way. So I thought those kind of moments were pretty cool too as well. Now you also have Olivia DeJonge, I think that's how you pronounce it, who plays his wife, Priscilla Presley. And there's also like other people in the film too, but I don't want to touch on everything because it really is just mostly focused like on Elvis and Colonel Parker. It's really just focused really on mostly on them. And like I say, it really seems like the movie is Colonel Parker's like movie, but it really is like Elvis too. It really is like focused on him, as I said before. But like I said, once it gets going, it was pretty entertaining. I really did enjoy it. And it is very long. It looks like it's close to like 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken. I see it's 159 minutes, but it does seem like it's like almost like, it is very long. It's like a long film. But it was like in the end like an enjoyable film. But at first I thought I wasn't going to like it because it was just like over the top. It was like, even, and this was still like going on throughout the film, you know, like they had like moments where those kind of scenes kind of show up again when it looks silly. Oh yeah, and there was another thing I thought was kind of odd about it too. They were actually like missing like present day like music, well not music but the sounds of today's music into the film, like hip hop type beats and stuff was playing throughout the film as it was going on. I thought that was kind of like weird, didn't really fit, being that this is like a period type film like from the 50s to the 70s, you know. But overall, I think it was still just a pretty solid film. I still enjoyed it. So I'm giving Elvis a B minus, and I definitely recommend it for like fans of, I guess, with Elvis, or if you just want to check another outstanding performance from Tom Hanks. Well, I thought he was pretty good in his role, and I thought Austin Butler was pretty good too as well. You know, so I'm giving this a B minus, and this is my review for Elvis. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.